What if I told you that you could pack for 10 days, maybe even longer, using just one bag that slides neatly under the seat in front of you and still never feel like you packed light? Now picture this, a stack of clothes spread across the floor, a bag that looks far too small to hold it all, and a single strange-looking pillow that doesn't quite belong in the story, yet it's the reason the entire system works. For most travelers, packing is a battle. You argue with yourself over what to bring. You worry about cramming everything into a suitcase that might not fit in the overhead bin. And then there's that gut punch moment at the airport counter when the agent tells you your carry-on isn't included, and suddenly you're paying $60 just to bring what you thought you already had the right to carry. It doesn't have to be that way, because hidden in plain sight is a method, a small shift in how you prepare that instantly changes how you travel. Less stress, more freedom, and yes, it all fits. If you've ever handed over money at the gate for a bag you didn't really need, hit subscribe now, because I'm about to make sure you never waste that money again. Now, let's step into what I call my packing dungeon. It's not glamorous. It's just a room where every trip begins with clothes scattered across the floor, shoes lined up in pairs, and a challenge that feels impossible at first glance. 10 days worth of outfits laid out in front of me, looking like they belong in a full-size suitcase. Most people would stop right here, already calculating how much extra it's going to cost at the gate. But here's the twist. Every single one of these items is about to disappear into a bag so small it never even touches the overhead bin. It slides under the seat, hidden, but ready with everything I need. Think about what that actually means. If you're flying to Vegas for a long weekend, you walk off the plane with no waiting, no dragging, no stress. If you're wandering through Europe for 2 weeks, you're not stuck wrestling a suitcase over cobblestones or praying for elevator access in old hotels. And if you're heading to Disney with your family, you can keep your hands free for the things that matter, holding your kid's hand, grabbing snacks, or catching that parade you don't want to miss. It looks like a simple packing trick, but in reality, it's a shift in how you think about travel itself. Less baggage, more control. And it starts right here on this floor. The Game Changer Hack Script. This is where the secret lives, in something so ordinary you've probably walked past it in an airport shop without giving it a second thought. A neck pillow, but not the kind you're picturing. This one is hollow, like a shell, and that changes everything. Airlines don't classify it as luggage. To them, it's just comfort gear. But here's the reality. It's a hidden compartment you can wear around your neck, and it swallows more clothing than you'd expect. A cardigan, a couple of t-shirts, leggings, even a lightweight jacket, all tucked neatly inside. Instead of fighting for space in your bag, you're carrying part of your wardrobe disguised as travel comfort. It feels a little mischievous, almost like stepping into a loophole nobody talks about, but it works. And the cost? About $20 on Amazon. No sponsorships, no free handouts, just a small overlooked purchase that suddenly rewrites the packing rules. And yes, you can actually wear your clothes as a pillow. Comfortable, supportive, and smarter than letting airlines charge you extra for space you already paid for. Airlines are cracking down harder every year. If you don't learn tricks like this now, you'll end up paying for things that other travelers get away with for free. Subscribe so you're always the traveler in the know. The ultimate underseat bag script. This is where everything connects. The backbone of the system isn't the carry-on you shove into the overhead bin. It's the bag that never leaves your side. Picture a 30-liter travel backpack. At first glance, it looks simple, but then you notice how it opens. Not from the top like a school bag, but like a suitcase. Flat, organized, every inch of space accounted for. And the price? $45, less than most checked bag fees on a single flight. Inside, it hides compartments that solve the exact frustrations travelers complain about. A bottom slot just for shoes, no more wrapping them in plastic bags. A sealed wet bag, because at some point you'll have damp clothes or toiletries that leak. An anti-theft pocket pressed against your back, wallets and passports tucked where no pickpocket can reach. A padded sleeve built for a laptop. Pull it out at security in seconds without unpacking your life. Durability? The zippers don't snag, the fabric resists rain, the straps sit evenly so your shoulders don't burn after a 20-minute trek across a terminal. It's built for movement, not just storage. And here's the part airlines don't like. This bag keeps you under every weight limit every time. While others are wrestling with a scale, you're sliding this under the seat, still bringing everything you need. For proof, hold it up against a typical weekender bag. Same essentials, same clothes, but only one slips under the seat without a second glance from the gate agent. And that difference can mean $65 saved before you've even left the ground. The packing list system. Now comes the real test, the packing list. Clothes spread out in categories, pants folded in one line, tops stacked in another, dresses to the side, jackets and layering pieces waiting at the edge. This is where most travelers get caught. The pile grows and the fear sets in. There's no way this all fits. That fear is why people overpack, why they add just-in-case outfits that never see the light of day. But watch closely. Every single piece goes in. Pants that match 3 different tops, a dress that works with sneakers during the day and a jacket at night, a cardigan that doubles as an airplane blanket. Layering becomes the secret weapon, turning 5 basics into 10 distinct looks. The key isn't less clothing, it's smarter combinations. By the time the zipper closes, you're looking at a week to 10 days of outfits. Not one set of clothes stuffed into a bag. A real wardrobe that fits under a seat. Climate variations. Here's where the system proves itself. Different climates, same rules. Headed somewhere cool? A packable puffer jacket takes the spot of 3 bulky hoodies, and shorts disappear from the list. Suddenly, the same bag is ready for London in November or Seattle in March. Headed somewhere warm? Trade that jacket spot for a second pair of shorts, a light dress, or even a swimsuit. One adjustment, and the setup pivots from chilly mornings to poolside afternoons without adding bulk. The power is in adaptability. It's not about building a new strategy for every destination. It's about one framework that bends to the weather without breaking your bag. One system, all climates. And here's where you come in. If you're the type of traveler who wants to feel prepared but never overloaded, drop a comment right now. Are you team light packer or team I pack everything I own? Packing strategy in action. Here's where the system stops being theory and starts being real. The neck pillow comes first, but not the one filled with memory foam, the one you control. Soft layers go inside, a cardigan, leggings, light jacket, even a scarf. What looks like a pillow is actually an extra drawer of clothing wrapped around your neck. Next is the backpack. Shoes don't sit side by side. That wastes space. Instead, they're stacked heel to toe, like nesting puzzle pieces. Compressible packing cubes slide in on top, shirts in one, pants in another, and slim cubes filling every edge the bigger ones leave behind. A belt bag folds flat between layers. The toiletry kit, slim, leak-proof, and separated into detachable pouches, slides into its own pocket. Swimsuits and a compact foot hammock tuck into the wet bag compartment, where damp gear won't ruin the rest. Finally, the laptop slots into its sleeve, closing the loop. The numbers matter here. With the laptop, the total comes to about 13 pounds. Without it, just over 10. Either way, under every airline's personal item weight limit. This is efficiency you can measure. Prove that order beats bulk every time. Duration and laundry reality. Here's the honest truth. This system covers 7 to 10 days comfortably. Beyond that, you do laundry. But it's not the hassle most people imagine. A hotel sink, a travel-sized detergent sheet, or a quick local laundromat stop, and suddenly, your bag stretches into weeks, even months. And here's the life lesson hiding in plain sight. Travel freedom isn't about how much you bring. It's about how much stress you leave behind. Every extra shirt or pair of shoes you carry is weight you feel long after you've left the airport. Most travelers lose money, time, and peace of mind because they never learn simple systems like this. Don't let that be you. Hit subscribe so you're always one step ahead when you fly. So here's the formula once more. A neck pillow that doubles as storage, an under-seat bag designed for efficiency, and a packing method that fits 10 days without breaking the rules. That's the blueprint for stress-free travel. And this isn't the end, it's just the start. Next week, I'll show you the ultimate outfit maximizing system, how to turn 7 items into 21 unique looks so you can pack even less while feeling like you brought it all. Thank you for being here. Drop your questions or share your own hacks in the comments. I always read them. And remember, the less baggage you carry, the more freedom you have to actually enjoy your journey.